Hello everybody, I am Dissi from Amman, Jordan. My paper entitled An Urban Usability Study for Exploring Socio-Cultural Sustainability in Contemporary Public Spaces. The aim of the study is to find a mechanism to measure social and cultural sustainability in contemporary open public spaces, and the Boulevard in Abdali Development Project, which is the newest public space in Amman, was chosen as a case study. Social sustainability gained its origin from social community and the interaction with the environment people live in, and it is both environment and people-oriented. Measuring social and cultural sustainability is more difficult to be assessed than other aspects. One of the best strategies to achieve that is to determine specific indicators that could be measured and quantified to represent the social dimension by using or implementing a usability study and using advanced computational tools. List of indicators. Firstly, social equity, which includes equity of access to key services. Second, satisfaction of a human needs. It follows Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and here we can see how human needs in Maslow pyramid is reflected in spatial equalities. Third, well-being, happiness, and equality of life and its different principles. Fourth, social interactions, social mixing, cohesion, and inclusion. Fifth, pride, sense of place and cultural identity. Sixth, sense of community. And the last indicator is future focus. Defining the context of the study, the strategic location of Abdali project makes it an important district with high-end mixed-use development. The master plan composes of 8 sectors, and the study sector is the pedestrian spine or the boulevard. The boulevard or the pedestrian spine is at the heart of Abdali project. It is east-west oriented with 370 meter long and 21 meter wide. It is bordered with 12 buildings, includes restaurants and retail spaces at the ground level. Spatial distribution of the boulevard, it is divided into 3 main squares and it contains 2 main plazas, the Theater Plaza and the Fountain Plaza. Here are some images for the 2 plazas. Assessment of the indicators. The study adapted a descriptive analytical mixed method approach. It used a qualitatively driven stage with photographic database, interviews, and observations, beside a quantitatively driven stage by distributing paper-based questionnaires to visitors, and finally spatial analysis that is based on space syntax method. Results and discussion. The first indicator, social equity, social mixing, social interaction, and diversity. This indicator was partially achieved with 76.8%. Because it's important to integrate all people together, not only from different ages and social status, but also to integrate people with low incomes in such projects. Thus, it's important to make a variety of services and provide affordable services and put those people into consideration. Second, satisfaction of a human needs regarding safety, security, and legibility. This indicator was achieved with 89.4% due to the advanced security and protection systems, plus the convenient lighting quality. Regarding comfort, availability of public services, and firmness, it was partially achieved with 78.6%. The cultural aspect was eliminated in the boulevard, thus other facilities could be added to the boulevard such as library, nursery, kids care center, and indoor auditorium. Regarding social facilities, sense of place, identity, and preservation of local characteristics, most of the sample see that the design of the building's facades in the boulevard reflects the technological advancement and civilization, plus they see it as a copying for the Western architectural style. This shows Abdali project and how it affects the skyline of Amman. Specialists find that the project neglects the urban context and the architecture character of Amman, yet in some interviews, visitors say that there is nothing authentic about the boulevard. Each single detail in the boulevard is neat and exquisite, and you can find the same spirit in different modern cities around the world, so it's not so original, and most of simple people prefer the randomness and spontaneity of city center. However, buildings overlooking the boulevard is not too much different than what people used to see in old Amman regarding the building heights and the cubical massing. So this indicator was partially achieved with 77.6%. Regarding visual richness, proportions, and distinctiveness, there is different alternatives for users' experience, and it is a human scale place. So this indicator was achieved by 87.2%. Regarding well-being, happiness, and sense of pleasure, the project took into consideration the improvement of air quality plus encouraging residents to walk within walkable distances. This indicator was achieved with 85.2%. Regarding quality of life and focusing on density, crowding, and compactness, this indicator was partially achieved with 64.5% because the boulevard seems to be very crowded in official celebrations as the space capacity is not enough and not prepared for large numbers of visitors in one single time, as we can see in those images. Regarding mobility, accessibility, and connectivity, the project includes different options in the approach and accessibility for the boulevard. In those analyses, we can see the patterns of movement between open spaces and the high integration between the boulevard and Abdali Mall. This indicator was partially achieved with 78.3% because ramps was not provided in the main entries for boulevard. According to economic aspect, it was achieved because it increased employment rates for Jordanians, and according to future focus, which is the last indicator, it was also achieved because it creates a modern and vibrant district, which blend both the traditional and the modern. It promotes higher standards and ensuring the qualities for generations to come. Economic aspect and future focus indicators can be studied in further future research to be assessed in details like the other indicators. Thank you.